Hey there, it's Diane Banks, voice actress and radio personality in Chicago. Please subscribe, click the red button, check out my other vids like 30 Reasons Disneyland is Better Than Disney World. And you know what? In the comments, Ajax Coulter's Powerboy watched the video and said, Disneyland is not doable in a day, considering it took me one day just to do DCA, Disney California Adventure. I think Disney World's getting a lot of criticism, even though Magic Kingdom is the exact same as Disneyland. WDW has its own zoo, 2 water parks, a mini golf course, 2 boardwalks, a film studio, an educational park, and loads of hotels. Who wins now? That's a great comment. Thanks for that. And lots of good points there, so hope you'll check out the vid too. And I have done on occasion some non-Disney videos like 17 Signs You're in a Romantic Relationship with Your Smartphone, and Diana M. Ruby the Coolism. That's cute. Ruby the Cools I am? I don't know. Let me know. I think I messed that up. But anyway, she says, haha, my mobile must be my boyfriend then. And I told her, you know what? Your mobile boyfriend is always there for you. So I hope you'll check out that video too. I have over 200 for you now, so check them out. Please subscribe, and let's get to today's topic, seeing the voices behind 40 of your favorite Pixar characters. I have to say, when I was looking at this, I thought some of these were actually Disney movies, so we'll talk about that as we go too. But I just thought, instead of just looking at the voice actors, let's do some lookalikes with this too, because there are some. And tell me in the comments, do you think, which one do you think look alike? Do you think Tom Hanks looks like Woody in Toy Story? I would say a little bit, maybe not great, but a little bit. And I know that wasn't the point, but I just thought it'd be fun to do lookalikes with these. Dave Foley did the voice for Flick in A Bug's Life. Speaking of, this is one of those movies I thought for sure was a Disney and not a Pixar, but I think I would be wrong. I think it was a Pixar. But now that we're looking at this, I'm seeing a little bit in the nose there. Yeah, definite resemblance, don't you think, between John Goodman and Sulley? Because, they get inspiration from these guys when they're voicing the characters, and they end up sometimes looking like them. But I definitely see John Goodman in Sulley. How about Ratatouille and Patton Oswalt? Do you think he would be offended if I said he looks kind of like a chubby little rat? In the cutest way. I love Ratatouille. But I see that in here, don't you? Definitely a resemblance going on. Now this one, Kelly Macdonald, Merida, and Brave, I think they just didn't give us a picture that looks enough like her. So let me see if I can dig that out for us. Kelly Macdonald. Now here's one much more so, don't you think? Some resemblance. And then I found another one which I think might be even better. Ta-da! What do you think? I think that's a good look-alike. And she did the voice, of course. But yeah, with the red hair going on, I think they got inspiration from her face. Look at the lips and everything, and her nose. I think so. Oh, the eye color is different. Just notice that. But I see a resemblance more so than this picture of Kelly. Ed Asner and Carl and Up, what do you think? Yeah, I think that's an absolute match. They drew a lot of physical inspiration from him, didn't they? Down to the bow tie and everything. That's a great one. I love that. But like I said in the comments, let me know which ones you think really look like their characters that they voiced. Alexander Gould voiced Nemo. How cute. And by the way, he's all grown up now. I just thought I'd show you this for fun. Oh no, that's not him. He grew up to be Emma Thompson. Here he is. Yeah, he was in Weeds and a bunch of other shows. Very talented. Look at how fast they grow. But as a little sprout, look at those chubby cheeks. He does look like Nemo, don't you think? Yeah, Amy Poehler, Inside Out, Joy. I see her in there, don't you? The eye color, the lips, how cute. The shape of the lips and everything, her smile, her little smirk. So cute. And Owen Wilson, do you think they got inspiration from him physically for his Cars character, Lightning McQueen? I see a little bit there, don't you? Definitely in this smirk there and everything. Cute. How about Craig T. Nelson, Mr. Incredible in The Incredibles? Well, certainly not the body. Sorry, Craig. But how about maybe like the little tuft of hair and stuff like that? Maybe the chin a little bit? Emma Thompson. Well, now we can look at Emma. Queen Eleanor in Brave. And Brave is one of those movies that I thought, wasn't that a Disney movie? But I guess it was a Pixar. It was kind of maybe borderline when they were combining studios. But anyway, now you saw that already. So This was, of course, a younger picture of Emma, but don't you think there's a resemblance there if you're looking at older photos of her? A little bit of wave there, but yeah, I thought that one was a better match. Tim Allen, Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story, I don't know. Maybe the smile. There's another actor I'm thinking of. He looks more like, he used to be in Seinfeld a little bit. I can't think of his name, but I see more of him in there. Louis Black, Anger and Inside Out. Yeah, I see some of that going on, don't you? Blowing his top. Kevin Spacey, Hopper, Bugs Life. You know, Bugs Life, that's a tough one because they're bugs. So maybe the shape of the nose a little bit, but those are tough ones. Don't really see this. Again, Wally's another one that would be tough. Lou Romano, Alfredo, and Linguini in Ratatouille would be. I see some of the nose going on here, don't you? And like the little bit of hair, maybe. Definitely Phyllis Smith, Sadness and Inside Out. Don't you see that too? The eyes and the glasses, how cute. I love her character in that movie, one of my favorites. Albert Brooks, Marlin and Finding Nemo. I think when he smirks, when he makes that comic smirk that he does. So I see that, don't you, a little bit? Let me know, like I said in the comments, which ones you think really nailed it in terms of lookalikes. And then Billy Crystal, Mike, of course, in Monsters, Inc. That's a tough one because he only has one eye. So that's kind of tough. Yeah, and this one too, the Cars, Paul Newman, Doc Hudson. This one, Christopher Plummer, Charles Muntz, and Up. I thought there was another actor who he looks more like. I don't know if you're old enough to know who Kirk Douglas is, but I thought he looks much more like him. Don't you think? Ta-da! But of course, Christopher Plummer's the one who voiced him. But I just thought that was a good look-alike there. Holly Hunter, Elastigirl, and The Incredibles. And again, you know, this is the photo they chose of Holly. I thought maybe a little bit more here with the dark hair, maybe. Definitely the eye color is a good match. But let me know in the comments your picks. Bill Hader, Fear, and Inside Out. Maybe a little bit in the eyes. Maybe the eyebrows too. What do you think? Definitely a good match. Don Rickles voicing Mr. Potato Head. Definitely got inspiration from him physically. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Bugs Life. Again with Bugs. Oh, there is one in Bugs Life when she's coming up, and I think is a really good match from the movie. But, you know, these were tough to you know, get lookalikes out of. Maybe a little bit in the nose. Ellen and Dory. You know, Ellen's always smiling, so I thought the picture there of Dory wasn't such a good one. But how about here? I see Ellen in there, don't you? How cute. Look at with the nose, the shape of the nose, and her eyes, the way she smiles. I definitely see Dory in there. Yeah, they picked a strange photo for that of Dory. Definitely here, Jordan Nagai. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. He was Russell and Up. They put a few pounds on him, but there's a resemblance. How about Billy Connolly, King Ferguson, Brave? I would say, you know, if his hair was the same color, because it's gray, it's harder to match. But I know when he's to the side, you can see the crook in his nose. They definitely put that in, and then the facial hair and everything. So that's a cute one. Steve Buscemi, Randall Boggs and Monsters, Inc. I would say yes on this one, definitely. He has that squinty eye look when he smiles and everything. See, he's kind of squinting. I think that's a great one. Well, Wally, that's a tough one. Alyssa Knight was the voice of Eve, Eve. Mindy Kaling, what about Disgust, Inside Out? Do you think they look alike? The voice of her, I found one here. I thought, because, you know, when she does that smirking thing, I think it does look like Mindy, don't you? I think they got some physical inspiration from her. And Bonnie Hunt, how about that one from Cars? I thought just like the purse of the lips here a little bit. Oh yeah, and the glasses too, maybe a little bit. That's kind of cute. Sarah Vowell, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Violet of The Incredibles. I thought not so much this photo, but here's another one. Where did I put her? Here she is. What do you think? More so here. I saw a resemblance a little bit. Let me know what you think in the comments. And Bob Peterson, Doug, and Up. Well, maybe. How about John Cusack, Jesse in Toy Story 2? I thought, again, this was one of those cases where they didn't have a very good photo to match up. So how about here? I definitely see it in her smile. And in her eyes and the hair, I definitely see Joan Cusack in Jessie. Not in this photo, but in the one I showed you. Hayden Panettiere, Dot, and A Bug's Life. Again, Bugs, this is a tough one to match up. Maybe the roundness of the face, but the other one from Bug's Life, here's the one I thought, this is a good match for her look-alike. Don't you think it looks like her? And Phyllis Diller has always worn like big hats and stuff, so I thought that was a hoot. That she really does look like the Queen in A Bug's Life. I haven't seen that movie in years. Larry the Cable Guy, how about him in it Mater in Cars? I think that's a good match, right? Like the hood of the car and his hat, his smile. That's funny. There's his voice. And then Spencer Fox, Dash. Now this one throws us off because he has blonde hair, so we don't really have a match there, but he did the voice. And then wrap it up with Richard Kind, Bing Bong, Inside Out. I definitely see a resemblance there. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Did you have a favorite? Is there a certain look-alike that you thought looked especially like the character? Let me know. Leave your comments. Please subscribe. It's Diane Banks. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon.